everyone, and welcome to another episode of my Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops tips. This time I'm going to be covering missions, and yeah, let's get started. So, as you can probably tell from the title, I am actually going to be talking about the missions category. Now, what about the missions category am I going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about whether to play on solo or co-op. Co-op means with a friend. Now, you must be wondering, Swiftly Kill, why are you asking me this question? Well, let me give you the reason why. It's because when you play on co-op, you actually get lesser health per person. And if you don't revive your teammate when he or she dies, that's it. You lose the whole mission. So you can't just rush to the end while your other man is down on the ground. You have to go revive him, which means that there's that risk that you might die when you go there to revive him or her. But of course, there are some advantages which we will go through later. So now I'm gonna quickly go through all the missions and give my opinion on whether it should be played on solo or be played on co-op. Now, most of them should be played on solo except Fire Mission and Firewall, which is, well, unplayable on solo. So stay sharp, stay sharp. As you can see, I've done it on 3 stars. It's not that difficult to do it on solo, but you have to do it. You have to try a few times to get it. Mile Hijack, it is possible to do it on solo, but bringing another friend in does provide you with 4 more flashbangs. So if your friend is good enough, then bring him in, but solo is enough for me. Overreactor, this one's a tricky one. No, because Overreactor, there are a lot of corners which might surprise you, and a lot of catwalks which are one way. So if your friend gets down, then too bad. Hit and run. Hit and run, no. No as well, because you don't actually need another person. Toxic Paradise, no to co-op as well. I would rather do it on solo. Firewall, Fatal Extraction. This is a very hard one. If you are really good at taking down dogs, then Fatal Extraction is the one for you to play on solo. But most people aren't exactly that good with dogs on veteran, therefore I recommend that this be on co-op. Hostage Taker on solo. Co-op risk your other teammate increases the risk of you being spotted. So yeah, solo. Charger Set, solo as well. Resistance Movement, solo as well. Little Bros, actually both are fine, because if you play on co-op, your teammate will have to stay on a helicopter and he can cover you. But do note that if your teammate is not accurate, then well, he wouldn't be as much help as the computer, wouldn't he? Invisible Threat. I strongly recommend solo, because if you're on co-op, then the Juggernaut will not have the Predator missile laptop. Therefore, I strongly recommend solo. Server Crash. This one is a hard one. This one is a very hard one. It is playable on solo, but on co-op it would be better because of the beginning. The beginning is a bit hard to play on solo, because as you know, you can't run anywhere. You're on the back of a truck, so it will be useful for both of you to revive each other. Smackdown. This one there's a very common misconception that you actually need co-op for Smackdown because of the not being able to move beginning, but actually it is best played on solo, because you cannot revive while you're in the helicopter, unlike Server Crash where you can actually revive them. flood the market. Solo. I say solo. Fire mission is on co-op. Well, so there you have it. So the verdict is the only few missions which I feel need co-op other than Firewall and Fire Mission is Fatal Extraction, and Server Crash. And that's it. And hope you enjoyed the video. More will be coming. Stay tuned.